So I read Orange in the spring of last year, and I've been wanting to talk about it ever since. So if you're interested in any of my thoughts or opinions of this manga, keep watching. Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Conditional, and welcome back to my jungle. So today is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's time for another Condition episode. Hi, really quickly, if you're new here, hey, welcome. What's up? Let me explain to you briefly what Condition is. So, Condition is a series here where I take all the media, movies, books, whatever I'm watching, and we take what we're looking at and we break it all down into life lessons. So, if that interests you, subscribe for more. Back to the show. Now that we have that out the way, let's get into the real reason why we're here. Orange. So, listen, this is going to be a real quick condition episode because I have one big lesson that I really want to talk to you about. But before we get into that, though, I really want to give you a brief synopsis of what Orange is. Orange is a short, light novel. I'm giving you their description, not mine, because ain't nothing light about Orange. But it's a short, light novel about a group of high school students, and five of them are familiar with each other, but one is new, and his name is Kekeru, and he joins the group while they're in high school. Now, when we first meet Kekeru, we have no idea what's going on. Hell, when we first meet all of the students, we really have no idea what's going on with them. But quickly, we find out. With that being said, let's get to the real reason, the real lesson. First day comes, Kekeru joins them. Okay? We first meet Kekeru, and it's as if he's dead behind the eyes. It's as if he is completely drained of life. We don't know what's going on, but quickly we find out. Not quickly, but slowly we found out what's really going on. And this kind of just, to me, it sums up everything that this book is really about. My only lesson for this condition episode really is that I'll tie it in with the book, of course, but it's really like this. Let me just give it to you straight. When Nano first, when her and Kekeru first appear outside, and Nano is fidgeting with her shoe because Nano's shoe is too small. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, by the way. Don't quote me. Nano's shoe is too small, and it's rubbing up against her ankle. And they're like, and her friends are like, "Hey, Nano, play with us. Play with us. We're all about to play soccer. Play with us." And she's like, at first she's like, "No, I don't feel well." And they're like, "But Nano, play with us." And, Kekeru's looking at her, and he's noticing that something is clearly amiss. And so he's just talking with her, and he says, "Are your shoes too small?" And she says, "Yes, but I don't want to tell my parents. I don't want them to have to buy me some more shoes." Something of that nature, as she's talking to Kekeru. And he's just, he's listening. He's nodding his head. So I don't know what makes Nano join I think it was her letter, honestly, though. Anyway, Nano decides to join the class and playing kickball. I believe that's what they were playing. And ends up hurting herself because, once again, her shoes are too small. So her feet are rubbing up against her ankles, which is a very sensitive area, if you didn't know. And after the game, she wins. Everyone's happy, yada yada, except that she's hurt. After the game, Keikaru meets her off the field with a first aid kit in his hand. And she's trying to wobble away, and he tells her, wait, let me take a look at your foot. And as he's taking a look at her foot, they begin to talk. And in that talk, Nano says, I have it over here. She says something to the tune of, oh, it's fine. No one notices anyway. She says something to that. And he says, she was like, I'll just put up with it. She says that, I believe. And Keikaru says, if only you put up with it, then it's your loss. And she responded by telling him, if it's only me that loses, then it's fine. No one notices anyway. And then he has to look at her and stop her and tell her, I notice. That brought me to my only lesson for today. That we live, as far as American society, we live too far into a main character syndrome. Life is only happening to me. It's not happening to you type of situation. And if you don't know what main character syndrome is, it's exactly what I just said. But I'll give you one more example. It's a person that it's a person that believes life only happens to just them. And that when life only happens to just them, they're the only person that suffers. No one else suffers but them. That's basically what main character syndrome is. We live too far into that. Listen, if no one's told you today, let me tell you today. You're special. You're needed. There's someone out there that is waiting for your smile. There's someone out there that is waiting for your laugh. There's someone out there that may be waiting for a word of encouragement for you. There's someone out there that maybe wants to help get you groceries to your car. There's someone out there that is seeing what you're going through and hates it for you like it was happening to them. We think that we're so untouchable. It's sad. And not untouchable like in the good way. Untouchable like all these bad things are happening to me and it's not happening to no one else. That's where we are in life, and it's really sad. Even myself, I have to tell myself to get out of that bad mood. Pull myself up. You know what I'm saying? Dust myself off. Tell myself that there's more to do. You can't stay here. So, if anyone hasn't told you today, let me be the first to say, there's someone out there looking just for you. It may not be anything romantic, but they need your essence. They need your aura. They need your joke. They need your kindness. Okay? So, that is all the time I have for today. Keep it up. Whatever you're doing. As long as it's good and you're not hurting nobody and you're helping yourself be a better you, keep it up. You got this. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go. Subscribe for more. Like, share, comment, all that. And check out this book, Orange. The lasting echoes. It took me no time to read it, but the lasting echoes of the lessons in this book, I believe will last me a lifetime. Thanks for watching.